scared. I never talk about this, not to my friends, not to my family, because every time I do, it feels like I invite it back. What you're about to hear happened 3 years ago, and even now my hands are shaking while I record this. This isn't a dream. This isn't a story I found online. This is what happened to me during the longest 15 minutes of my life. At the time, I was 22 years old, living alone in a second-floor apartment in Michigan. The place was old, thin walls, wooden floors that popped at night. Nothing paranormal had ever happened there, at least not that I noticed. I worked night shifts, so my sleep schedule was completely messed up. Some nights I wouldn't sleep at all, other nights I'd crash for 12 hours straight. That night, I came home around 3:40 a.m. I remember dropping my keys on the kitchen counter and not even bothering to turn on the lights. I laid down fully clothed, shoes kicked off near the door, phone charging beside my bed. I didn't even pull the blanket all the way up. I was exhausted. The last thing I remember was staring at the dark corner of my bedroom and thinking it looked darker than usual. I woke up suddenly. No noise, no dream, just awareness. My eyes were open. I could see my ceiling, the crack running across it, the shadow of the fan, but my body didn't respond. I tried to move my fingers, nothing. I tried to turn my head, nothing. That's when the fear hit me, because I had experienced sleep paralysis once before, and I knew exactly what was coming. It started small, a pressure, right in the center of my chest, like someone resting a hand there. Then it got heavier, slow, deliberate, as if whatever it was wanted me to feel every second of it. My breathing became shallow. Each breath felt borrowed. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. Then I heard it. Not a voice. Breathing, deep, wet, too close. It wasn't coming from the room. It was coming from above me. The weight shifted slightly, like something adjusting how it was sitting. That's when I realized it wasn't standing on me. It was sitting on my chest. I don't know why I did it. Every instinct told me not to, but I forced my eyes open wider, and I saw it, a shape, darker than the darkness around it. No clear edges, no face I could fully understand, but it had a head, and it was tilted, like it was studying me. Something cold wrapped around my wrist, fingers too long, too thin. They weren't squeezing, they were holding me gently, like I might break. Another hand pressed against my throat, not choking me, just resting there, as if reminding me that it could. That's when it spoke, not into the room, into my head. It said my name, perfectly, the way my mother says it, slow, careful, like it had practiced. Its face lowered closer to mine, and that's when I saw the smile. No teeth, just a stretched black curve where a mouth should be. It didn't blink, it didn't breathe faster. It just stayed there, enjoying the fact that I couldn't escape. Time stopped making sense. Seconds felt like minutes. Minutes felt endless. My chest burned, my vision blurred. I honestly thought this was how I was going to die. And then, just like that, the weight disappeared. The hands were gone. I sucked in air so hard it felt like my lungs might tear. I sat up screaming. The room was empty, but the feeling of being watched didn't leave. I moved out a month later, but it didn't matter, because now, every time I wake up and can't move right away, I don't open my eyes. I wait, because I'm terrified that it might still be sitting there.